kids.
Sure, hi, kids. Nah, they ain't making them like they used to. Well, I guess that's about all I want. Except, might throw in a couple of packs of smoking tobacco.
No tobacco, Mac.
No tobacco. You running out of stock?
No, I haven't run out of stock. You've run out of credit. Now, I told you, I don't mind stretching it for a few necessities, but not for luxuries like tobacco.
You try to suggest I can't pay my bill?
Sorta.
You're getting kind of libelious, son.
Well, I don't know about that. But I do know there ain't no gold in them there hills of yours. I know that much.
You do?
Yep.
Let me tell you something, son. I've been picking up nuggets every once in a while since you was a pup. I've been stashing them away. I got a whole heap of nuggets. Yeah, I could buy up this store if I wanted to. Buy the whole of Indian River, probably.
Well, I'll just tell you what to do, Mac. You just bring in a couple of those gold nuggets of yours and we'll make a deal for a little tobacco. Now, do you want to pack this stuff?
Yeah. Wonder how you gonna live with yourself.
I'll get along.
Just think of me. Living in my little shack, miles out in the wilderness. Cut off from human society. Nothing to smoke but dried birch bark.
Oh, Mac, you're breaking my heart.
I'll bet you haven't even got one, not made of flesh and blood anyways. Stone or something, maybe. So long, kids.
So long, Mr. Cloud.
And if you're thinking of buying something, take my advice and go someplace else. There's too many sharks around here.
What do you think? Sure, why not? Could be a gift.
You think Mr. McCloud was telling the truth about stashing away those nuggets?
He hasn't been known to tell the truth for 105 years. Why start now?
He sure does enjoy that pipe of his. I feel kind of sorry for him.
Yeah, me too.
Well, so do I. I do what I can for him, but I got a business to run.
He shouldn't smoke at his age anyway. It'll stunt his growth. You warming up yet?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Come on, Casey. Open the door, boy. Hi, kids.
Hi, Sergeant.
How'd you like to meet my new assistant?
Sure. Hey, I didn't know you had one.
Just arrived. Come on in.
A dog. Isn't he beautiful? You mean he's a police dog?
That's right.
All trained and everything?
We'll take a look.
Golly.
Okay, Casey. Say hello. See who's outside the window, Casey. Come on. Now say hello to my friends.
Wow, he's quite a dog.
I bet he makes a good policeman, too.
Yeah, he sure is.
Too bad we don't have some real criminals around. Just to try him out.
fellas. Where'd you fellas spring from? Come in. Make yourself at home. Say, haven't I seen you boys around someplace before?
You talk too much. Just one thing we want to hear from you. Where you got that gold stashed?
What gold?
You get started on him, I'll get some grub ready.
About Mr. McLeod. I feel kind of sorry for him.
Just because he has no tobacco?
I'll bet dry birch bark tastes awful.
How come he's got no tobacco?
He's overdrawn at the store.
Oh, that's too bad. Look, there should be something in the kitty. Must be more than $1 in there. That should be enough.
$1.45. You mean we could buy some and take it up to him?
Look, when a guy gets to his age, you ought to be able to get along with something like no tobacco.
You wait till you're 105 and see how it feels. What time is it?
It's just about 4. Too late to go up there today.
We'll go up in the morning. I guess he can hold out till then.
That smells pretty good. You got a good appetite?
Pretty good. You recall I got no supper last night.
I sure do. Now, where'd you say that gold was?
I didn't. Keep telling you there ain't no gold. What's the matter, you thief or something?
It's a little hard to convince. You know, you want something to eat. You better start talking.
We got plenty of time. I think after, 2-3 days, you're going to be a little hungry.
Snowshoe tracks. Old McLeod's?
Can't be. There's 2 people there.
Well, they aren't bear paws like Mr. McLeod uses.
Might be a couple of trappers going back into the bush.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, let's go. We'll be there in 20 minutes anyhow.
You don't like that, huh? Maybe you want to talk a little?
Lay off him, Flood. I've been thinking.
What's the matter with you? He's just beginning to remember.
Could take a long time. We don't have too much of that.
We got plenty.
I don't think so. Further west of here, we get the better, before they find out which way we were heading. Railroad north of here?
A little way through the bush. You don't get lost, sonny. You're a long way from home.
We won't get lost. You're gonna guide us.
And when we get to the railroad?
Well, we'll say goodbye. And thanks.
Well, that's something. You boys in kind of a hurry.
Kind of.
It's too bad.
How come?
Well, I've been doing some thinking, too. I'm getting on. 105 years of age. It'll soon be past my prime. I guess a couple of boys like you could use that gold better than I can.
So it's true. You got some gold.
Lay off him. Where is it?
Charlie Ferguson's shack. Charlie used to be a neighbor of mine in the same business. Died a short time back. 30 or 40 years, maybe.
How far from here?
Just a short way through the bush. Over in the next valley.
Cut him loose.
Hi.
Hi. I want you to put this notice up for me, someplace where everybody will see it.
Wanted for armed robbery, eh?
Knocked off the Independent Bank in Humboldt. Shot a teller. Got word this morning they're believed to have headed this way.
That means they could be within a couple hundred miles of us.
That's right.
I think I've seen these guys before.
Recently?
I don't know. I'm not sure. There's something about them that's familiar.
Were they here in the store?
I'm not sure. Can't remember. I did have a couple of guys in here, but McLeod was in at the same time, and when he's around, I kind of keep my eyes on him.
Was anybody else around?
Danny and Kathy.
Good, I'll check with them. Put the notice up, will you?
Sure.
Want everybody to know what they are. Teller might die, so they could be killers.
Hope nobody around here gets mixed up with them.
So, second killing's easier.
Same snowshoes.
They sure look like them. They seem to be heading for McLeod's shack.
I wonder who they are. I'll bet he doesn't often have visitors. Take us just 2 minutes flat to find out. It's just that far away.
Well, let's go.
Keep moving. My knees feel kind of hollow.
You heard him. Keep moving.
Come on, get up.
Look, fellas, I ain't had nothing to eat since this time yesterday.
How much further?
Just over that next rise. See if I can make it.
You make it.
He sure had visitors.
Just one visitor.
Well, how come? There's 2 sets of snowshoe prints aside from McLeod's.
Look, only 2 people ate here. And can you see old McLeod missing out on his grub? We're not feeding a visitor?
I guess that makes sense.
Maybe one of them just couldn't reach the table.
Why not?
I think one of them was tied to this chair.
Oh, you read too many paperbacks.
Ah, I think she's right.
No one around. They seem to have gone to the bush.
Tracks?
Well, there's Mr. McLeod's bear paws and 2 others. I think they're heading over into the next valley.
You think everything's fine and dandy?
I think there's something funny going on.
Me too. Danny, you and Kathy get back to Indian River as fast as you can and talk to Sergeant Scott. Mike and I will trail those guys and make sure old Mac's okay.
Oh, he probably just took them on a hunting trip.
Like heck. With an empty stomach?
Is this the place?
Yep.
Where's the gold? Inside?
Yeah.
Oh, where is it?
You're right there.
Buried?
You think I'm gonna leave a heap of gold nuggets lying around for the first guy that comes along to pick up?
You mean we gotta dig?
Yep.
In this ground, it's frozen. It's like a rock.
Yep. And I ain't got the strength to give you no help. You boys should have let me have a little breakfast.
Looks like he fell down here.
Yeah.
And dropped his pipe.
Dropped it?
Well, there it is.
Can you see old McLeod dropping his pipe and leaving it here? Unless he wanted somebody to find it?
You mean like a kind of a message? Meaning he's in trouble?
Looks darn like it.
Well, let's go get him out of it.
Kind of cold in here. Or, maybe you hadn't noticed.
You okay? I think so. I just twisted my ankle. Ow! Oh, it's no use, Danny. I can't. We'll put a crest on. Got to. Chub and Mike, we need to know what kind of trouble they're in. Aside from Mr. McLeod. They're not in any trouble. I told him. Well, I bet it's just a couple of guys hunting. We gotta tell the sergeant. We promised. Okay. But we have to get help for you first. I'll get a fire going. No, I can get it. Go on, Danny, please. All right, I'm going. I just don't like leaving you like this. I'll be fine, Danny. I'll be back pretty soon.
The trail leads right into that shack.
Look, you stay here. Keep out of sight. I'll try to get closer and see what goes on.
We're wasting time.
You sure we got the right place?
Yep. Pretty sure.
We're nearly 4 feet down.
Yeah, I don't recall going down that far. But maybe I was younger in them days. So why don't you fellas dig for a little more time?
You know something? Maybe we just got ourselves a pretty big hole. If we don't find this gold, it isn't going to be wasted.
See anything?
Yeah, but I couldn't hear anything. Old McLeod's in there with 2 guys. And I got a kind of hunch they're digging his grave.
We've got to do something.
Yeah, just pray that Sergeant Scott gets here in time.
So you followed the snowshoe tracks right up to McLeod shack.
That's right.
And when you got inside, the shack was roughed up. Think there'd been a struggle or something?
Oh, you've been there. It's always pretty rough.
Yeah, he's not much of a housekeeper.
I told Chub and Mike I think they've just gone hunting and taken old McLeod as their guide.
I expect you're right, Danny.
But what I am worried about is Kathy, out in the bush all alone. She must be pretty cold.
Well, don't worry. We'll go and get her right away. Danny, you ever see these 2 guys before?
Well, that's a coincidence. They were at the store when old McLeod was.
We take my dog team, huh?
Yeah, we haven't got too much time. Come on, let's go.
Come on, Casey. Let me need you.
She's just over here.
What time is it? Sergeant Scott ought to be here by now.
If Danny got through.
Yeah, if.
What?
Can you wait for a little time? We got some business to attend to.
Sure, I'm okay.
Fine. Danny will stay with you. Blankets and grub.
I guess they're going to say hello to those hunters. Well, a guy's got to be wrong sometimes.
Well, we can't just sit here.
We'll give the sergeant another 5 minutes. Then do something.
Like what?
We'll rush him. Hope for the best.
Well, you get some great ideas, kid.
Like I said, and we've been wasting time. Now we got to get to that railroad.
We take him?
We don't need him. Anyway, he can't move fast enough.
Now, look, fellas, it's a long time since I buried that stuff. Maybe we got the wrong spot. Maybe if we tried digging...
We don't need any more holes in the ground. The one we got's big enough for a little old man like you.
Well, time's up.
What are we waiting for? Hey, hold it. Hear anything?
Tony!
Chub and Mike.
Boy, are we glad to see you.
Are they in that shack?
Yeah, old McLeod and 2 guys. We gotta kind of hide.
Yeah, sure, Danny told us. Well, we can't rush them when they've got McLeod in there.
You like a little diversion? A wolf, maybe?
Get going. Get him, Casey. Into the road, Snell. Face the shack with your hands above your head. Keep an eye on him, Joe. What goes on?
Search me, son. I just told these 2 guys to start digging. God darn me if they didn't set right in and dug. I think they was looking for buried treasure or something. There.
Looking for that?
You're dead right. I guess I must have just forgot I misplaced it.
Oh, we found it.
I kind of reckon you would. If I just had some smoking tobacco. Well, I'll say, you kids think of everything, don't you? You know, I'm kind of sorry I can't remember where I stashed them nuggets. I wouldn't mind passing them along to you.
Are you sure they exist?
Yep. I'm pretty sure. I think. Of course, my memory ain't what it was 50 or 60 years ago.
But didn't you take a little chance letting these guys dig there? They might even have found this stuff.
Yeah, you may be right. But I had to take the risk, had to keep them busy. Didn't want to guide them to the railroad and then get myself killed to keep me from talking.
Oh, you think it wouldn't have taken more than that to stop you from talking, Mr. McLeod?
You know, you might be right, son. Say, that thought never occurred to me.